Welcome to Real Money Talks, how to make money, manage money, and invest money. Your Real Money Talks host, Laurel Langmeyer, gets straight to the point about what it actually takes to make money and build lasting wealth in today's changing economic climate. If you're ready to get the financial results you've always dreamed of, keep listening. Real Money Talks is the right place for you. And now here's your host, Laurel Langmeyer.
This is Laurel, and you're back at Laurel's Real Money Talks, where we're talking about making, keeping, and investing money. So this one is really about insurance, and really how are you going to use insurance products as a vehicle for really better taxation and cash flow later in life. So I have with me Jim Hanifan. He's from Nova Scotia, like from the middle of nowhere.
Canada.
On the far east coast. Actually, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. If you've never been there. And I had the privilege of going out there about, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about what you do. I know you were a cop for 50 years, so be careful. And then you got into insurance and financial services.
I did because I wanted to make sure that families were protected and I could give back more to my community. And so this has been a great gift for me to be able to give back to the community and help people plan properly.
So talk about how, because I think insurance is highly misunderstood.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
So one of the neat things about life insurance is when I start to talk about it from a benefits perspective and an investment perspective, everybody says, oh my God, I love it, but it sounds too good to be true.
Right.
And the beauty about the insurance is that it's in the Income Tax Act. And so there's certain specific rules within the Income Tax Act that allow things to happen, such as tax sheltered growth, reasonable rate of return, access to your cash on a tax-free or tax-advantaged basis, to be able to build a policy that you can become your own banker and begin to access cash for emergencies and opportunities.
Yep.
And have it creditor protected in business situations. So as entrepreneurs, one of the big risks that we all take is what happens if I lose everything? Well, as you begin to create this third asset class, which is the life insurance, and the cash begins to accumulate in there, if you're forced into bankruptcy, the cash in your policy is your seed money to start your next business.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So talk about, you gave an example. We're here in Calgary, Alberta, at our 3-day off Wall Street Asset Workshop. You gave a great example of someone that's putting in $100,000 a year, and then what that's going to prove out for them.
Yeah, you know, it was really interesting. We were in a bit of a competitive situation, and a lot of people want to do estate planning to transfer assets to the next generation.
Yeah.
So the beauty about life insurance is when it's paid out tax-free. If it's in a corporate situation, not only can the insurance be paid out, but a significant portion of the cash value can be paid out of the corporation and get into your family hands. So now you have the corporation paying for your insurance so that you can fund your next generation. So that's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
So when I showed this to one particular successful business owner, he looked at it and said, we put $100,000 a year in for 10 years. Then he took out $100,000 a year for 10 years, and there was still $4 million of life insurance left. So you think that the cost of the insurance was zero, and yet he's able to use the $4 million that's going to come out of his corporation to pay the big tax bill that his family's going to be faced with as the result of all of the success that they created as a result of the corporation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what's your first step that you work with clients? So when somebody calls, because they're going to go to asklaurel.com, put in their name, phone number, and email. If they want to call, they can have a consult with you.
Absolutely.
Put in information. What do they need to come prepared to have a conversation with you about to get started?
If they have any current insurances, we want to do an insurance audit.
Right.
We want to make sure that what they have is with a company that's going to pay and pay promptly. If there's some of the older policies, there's some grandfathering benefits within the Income Tax Act that they should take advantage of and never lose that policy. So we go through that. Then the next questions that we start asking is, what are your goals? What are your purpose? What is it that you want to achieve in life? And how can we get the insurance to incorporate into that planning process?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and so then if they're looking at alternate investments like oil and gas, real estate, or some other investments, again, this insurance becomes a part of the leg that helps to protect all of those assets.
Yeah, I say it's got to be the cornerstone of your foundation are insurance products, and a lot of people don't believe that. We're not talking term, we're talking
permanent.
Permanent.
And here's the other thing too, is that if they pass away early, it's still a self-completing plan.
Yeah.
Because now your family, for the money that you invested, and you're not able to finish the completion on that investment, the insurance comes back into your family, so your family is not hurt.
It's perfect. So if you have family, you have kids, you've got to look into this. It's a worldwide product. So if you're listening from anywhere in the world, if you don't have this and you have children and you actually want to pass on the wealth that you've been accumulating, you got to talk to us. So Jim is our connection here in Canada. Again, if you have any questions or want to consult, just to even brainstorm if you're in a different country, because I know a lot of you are watching and listening from a different country, go to asklaurel.com and put in your name, phone number, and email and say, hey, I want to talk to that guy, Jim. Okay.
Look forward to talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining Laurel for this segment of Real Money Talks, how to make money, manage money, and invest money. To continue this new conversation and to find free resources to support your wealth creation, visit asklaurel.com/podcast gifts. That's ASKLORAL.com/podcast gifts. Thanks for listening and join us again soon. New episodes are released every week.